James had always trusted his wife, Emily, blindly. They had shared 10 years of marriage, laughter, and tears. But one evening, Emily dropped a bombshell that shattered everything. "I'm going out tonight," she said casually, scrolling through her phone. "It's just one night with my dream man. Don't worry, it's harmless." James froze. Her words echoed in his mind. One night, dream man, harmless. His chest tightened, but he forced a smile. "If that's what you want, Emily, go ahead," he said, masking the storm of emotions inside. He watched her walk out, heels clicking against the hardwood floor, and felt an icy emptiness settle in. The house was silent. James sat in the living room, staring at the muted TV. He could feel the betrayal like a weight pressing down on him. But something inside him stirred. Not anger, not despair, but a strange clarity. If she thought she could just leave, he would show her what she was underestimating. He didn't call, didn't text. Instead, he vanished, quietly and deliberately. James sold the house within a week. The furniture, the memories, the life they had built, it was all gone. He disappeared from her social media, deleted his contacts, and even changed his number. Emily would find nothing. Meanwhile, James's disappearance created ripples in their social circle. Friends asked Emily why he had vanished, and she scoffed, claiming he was probably sulking. Inside, however, a seed of worry began to grow. What if he had moved on? What if he had found something she couldn't imagine? James, meanwhile, didn't just disappear. He transformed. He poured himself into a startup he had been working on for years, but never had the courage to launch. Sleepless nights, relentless effort, and absolute focus. He poured every ounce of energy into his dream. Within months, his company became the talk of the town. Investors lined up, deals closed, and in the midst of it, James himself evolved, confident, polished, and unstoppable. Months later, Emily returned home from her night out, expecting James to sulk, to beg, to plead. But the house was empty. Messages went unanswered. Social media profiles vanished. Panic replaced her earlier thrill. For the first time, she realized she had underestimated him. Then came the shock. One evening, Emily received an invitation. Not a call, not a text, but a golden embossed invitation to an exclusive gala. Curious and slightly hopeful, she went. As she entered, she froze. James stood there, taller, sharper, and radiating an aura she had never noticed before. He was surrounded by industry leaders, celebrities, and press, people who admired and respected him. Everyone greeted him with warmth, except her. "James," she whispered, but he didn't look flustered. He smiled politely, the kind of smile that didn't betray a hint of the man she had tried to manipulate. "I hope you enjoyed your night," he said softly, "because I spent mine building a life you couldn't even dream of." Emily's heart sank. She realized that while she had chased a fleeting fantasy, James had become the man everyone admired, the man she had taken for granted. The gala was just the beginning. News of his success spread, and Emily watched from the shadows as her friends whispered about James's achievements. The irony was brutal. She had left him for a dream, and he had become the dream. James never humiliated her, never flaunted his success. He simply moved forward, leaving Emily to confront the consequences of her choices. And in that quiet, powerful way, he showed her the ultimate truth. Betrayal can't break a man who truly believes in himself. Sometimes revenge isn't about anger. Sometimes it's about rising above. And James had done exactly that.